Good evening, I'm Marvin Brown, and this is News Now Influence. We begin tonight's broadcast with some positive news for South African motorists, as petrol and diesel prices are set to drop significantly. This development comes as a welcome relief to many, especially during these economically challenging times. Starting Wednesday, September 4th, 2024, consumers can expect to pay less at the pump, thanks to a combination of favorable global and domestic factors. The first factor contributing to this price reduction is a decrease in international oil prices. Brent crude oil, a major benchmark for global oil pricing, has seen a sharp decline, now trading below $80 per barrel. This drop in crude oil prices has had a direct impact on the cost of fuel, allowing for this substantial decrease in prices for South African consumers. In addition to the lower international oil prices, the South African rand has strengthened against the US dollar. This currency appreciation has further contributed to the reduction in fuel costs. The stronger rand means that South Africa is now paying less for its oil imports, which are typically priced in US dollars. This favorable exchange rate has led to an over-recovery of 9 cents per litre, adding to the overall decrease in petrol and diesel prices. For many South Africans, the cost of fuel is a significant portion of their monthly expenses. Whether for commuting, transporting goods, or running businesses, fuel prices have a ripple effect on the broader economy. Lower fuel prices not only mean savings at the pump, but also have the potential to reduce the cost of goods and services, as transportation costs are a key component in pricing. Experts suggest that the combination of lower oil prices and a stronger rand could continue to benefit South African consumers in the coming months. However, they also caution that global oil prices can be volatile, and exchange rates are subject to change based on various economic and political factors. While this price decrease is certainly good news, it's important for consumers to remain vigilant and budget accordingly. The expected price cuts will bring much-needed relief to households and businesses alike. Many families, already stretched thin by rising costs of living, will find some respite in these lower fuel prices. Similarly, businesses that rely heavily on transportation, such as logistics companies, will benefit from reduced operational costs, which could potentially be passed on to consumers through lower prices for goods and services. In the broader economic context, this reduction in fuel prices could also have a positive impact on inflation. Lower fuel costs tend to reduce the cost of goods and services across the board, which can help to keep inflation in check. This is particularly important as South Africa continues to navigate the challenges of economic recovery post-pandemic. As we move into September, South African motorists can look forward to a significant drop in petrol and diesel prices. This welcome development is due to the favorable combination of lower international oil prices and a stronger rand. While the future of fuel prices remains uncertain, this decrease provides some much-needed financial relief to consumers and businesses across the country. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more updates and stories from around the world, right here on News Now Influence. I'm Marvin Brown, wishing you a good night.